Drove downtown in the rain, 9:30 on a Tuesday night, just to check out the late night record shop. Call it impulsive,
call it compulsive,
call it insane.
When I'm surrounded,
I just can't stop. Yes,
it's a matter of
instinct, a matter of conditioning, a matter of fact. Sorry, folks, give me a minute.
You can call
Charlie
me
Pavlov's dog. I love this. I love this one.
Ring up and I'll salivate.
Nothing like that. All right, folks, good morning, good morning. I'm sorry, I just got to have a little something going. I will have to be the first to admit this morning, didn't get home till 10 o'clock last night. I know, but still yet, it was a long day. We are broadcasting the Gilmer County Park and Rec Youth Basketball Tournament. It's all week long. It's 3 hours every night except for Wednesday night, and then this coming Saturday, Championship Saturday. And worked there last night, going to work there tonight. So got in late, but didn't get in too late to read some news. Got up this morning, started reading the news again. I have a question. First of all, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only online morning show. And wherever you're at in the country, no matter where you're at in the world, if you're tuned in, we do have some people that click on FYN TV worldwide. We've had it happen. We have viewers in California. We have the data to show it. You can reach the show at any time, chief@fetchernews.com. That's chief@fetchernews.com, 706-889-9700, and that's the phone number to get in touch with the show. Text us. Follow us on Twitter @FetcherNews, @FYNTV. Now, I have a dilemma, right? So help me out with this. We have Super Bowl week. We're going to get to all the news of the day, all right? We have Super Bowl week, right? So, how do I maintain my boycott and go to a Super Bowl party of the NFL? How do I do this? Because I've been invited to a Super Bowl party, great friends. See, the food is going to be great. So that's like, if I do the scales of justice, you know what I mean? If I do the pros and cons, you ever get the legal pad out, put the pros and the cons. Good friends, good food, probably a good cigar or two. But how do I maintain my boycott of the NFL and go to a Super Bowl party? I tell you, this is a struggle. I've gone to a Super Bowl party. I mean, I went going to Super Bowl parties all the way back when Boomer Esiason was dreaming in the Bengal uniform, his little tiger there, Bengal tiger uniform, of beating Joe Montana in the Super Bowl. Remember that one? Just say it. All right, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning. Now, what if tonight is the State of the Union address? And what if, now this is a test, Amanda. Now pay attention today, okay? I'm a little tired, a little stressed, so you'll have to pay attention. And you're going to have to pick up on things, all right? I'm going to give you clues, all right? Please, what if she would have won? What if? What if she would have won? What would it be like? Tonight is the State of the Union. What the hell? You didn't get the clue? Oh my gosh. There you go. What if Hillary would have won? What if? What if Hillary would have won? There she is. There she is. Miss President Hillary, what if she had won the State of the Union tonight? What if she had won? What kind of speech would she be giving tonight? Huh? What kind of speech would she be giving tonight if she would have won? Could you just imagine? Wouldn't you like to write that right now? But what if she would have won is what Peter Strzok said. Okay? Put up Peter Strzok and page there. What if she would have won? She would be giving the State of the Union address, and Peter Strzok and his lover, Love American Style, oh, brought to you by the FBI. So what if she would have won, Peter Strzok and Lisa Page there, said, we don't want to go in there like a bull in the china closet. We don't want to. We don't want to go in this Hillary. I mean, this could be President of the United States. We better back off. What if she would have won? We would have not known any of this, folks. Any of this that we have today for you. Oh, man, where do we get started here? Okay, we'll talk about in a little bit about 9 o'clock. Put up Jeff Johnson, please. Can you put that picture up? Jeff Johnson is the sheriff over in Dawson County, Georgia. Jeff Johnson is not satisfied with the budget that the Dawson County Board of Commissioners offered him to operate the sheriff's office in Dawson County this year, so he has taken them to court. Okay? Taken them to court. So we'll see what happens. That trial starts today. Bill Johnson's over there for FYN. He's over there. And so we'll have an update on that. And let's talk about the memo. Let's play the video. Let's play the video. We're all talking. Let's start out with some fun this morning. You got that video? Let's play the video. Take Jeff.
Hello, Peter. What's happening? We have sort of a problem here. Yeah, you apparently didn't put one of the new cover sheets on your TPS reports.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry about that. I forgot.
Yeah. You see, we're putting the cover sheets on all TPS reports now before they go out. Did you see the memo about this?
Yeah. Yeah, I have the memo right here. I just forgot. But it's not shipping out till tomorrow, so there's no problem.
Yeah. If you could just go ahead and make sure you do that from now on, that would be great. And I'll go ahead and make sure you get another copy of that memo. Okay?
Yeah, no, I have the memo. I've got it. It's right.
Hello, Phil. What's happening? I came by here yesterday.
All right, come back to me. Did you get the memo? I can get you another copy of the memo. Did you get the memo? Yeah. Folks, how much has been made over this memo? First of all, you must, this is what I watched. We're gonna get into Christopher Wray. We're gonna get into Christopher Steele, Glenn Simpson, Hillary, the works. We're gonna go down the line here. I watched MSNBC at 6 o'clock this morning to see if they would finally break over. Are you wondering what day the deep state on the media will break over and say we've been caught? What day will they actually report what's happening? Now, go with the Russian bots again, okay? This morning, hashtag released a memo. I swear, folks, this morning on MSNBC, they're running with Russian bots again. The Russian bots that influenced you, the American people, to release this memo. The Russian campaign to release the memo, the Russian bots. Okay? We did the whole story yesterday, but this is exactly, they've gone back to this morning, the Russian bots. This was a stretch. This guy put up Devin Nunes. Nunes was actually, there was a discussion this morning at 6 o'clock on MSNBC, if the Republicans on Capitol Hill have been compromised, and actually is Devin Nunes a double agent? Is he a Russian spy? I swear, looking into this camera, talking to you this morning, they actually went with this morning. That has the Republicans on Capitol Hill been compromised? Okay? And is Devin Nunes a government spy? I mean, a Russian spy, a double agent. Really? That's where we're at? Okay. You remember when, and I didn't put the picture up. Go ahead and take Nunes down. Yes, he's supposedly, okay. You remember when Obama and Trump met in the White House, okay? And I didn't put this up. You remember that, okay? Now, here's what gets me, okay? Here's what gets me. So Obama and Trump are sitting in the White House, and we're wondering if they'll shake hands, how they treat each other. We have the photo op. He is not the President of the United States at this time. And President Obama shares with Donald Trump what keeps him up at night. Okay? Now stop and think about that, and I probably should find the picture. Do me a favor, could you search Donald Trump and Barack Obama in the Oval Office? If that's something that comes up pretty quick, could you put that up? And I appreciate it. So we got, you remember that picture of Obama? Oh, when I said, what if Hillary would have won? Aren't we happy that she's been reduced to reading Dr. Seuss on the Grammys? I mean, I can't be any happier that she's been reduced to reading Dr. Seuss on the Grammys. Now, tonight, they will probably... Do you think Hillary will watch the State of the Union address, get drunk, throw things at the TV? I mean, like, I'm supposed to be the one up there. I'm supposed to be up there. That's my village. That's my village. Bill looking over. Well, I'll tell you what. I think old Trump's doing a pretty good job. You know, I really do. I really do. You know, I met that porn star one time that they're talking about. You know, Bill. That's what Bill said. I met her one time. That porn star. I think Trump's doing pretty good. I don't know anyhow. So what if? All right. Anyhow, remember Obama used to say to Donald Trump, what kept him up at nights? Okay, sitting in the Oval Office. The whole time, you have to think about it like this, folks. The whole time, when you look at this, Donald Trump and Barack Obama sitting there, Barack Hussein Obama knows the whole entire time what is happening. Barack Obama knows the whole entire time he is sitting next to, if you have that, you can put it up, okay? I just want the visual for the folks at home. There you go. That's the visual, folks. I really wanted you to see that for a reason. And thanks, Amanda, because I didn't send that to you this morning. Thanks for looking that up. That is that meeting, right? And Obama's sitting there. I wanted you to get the visual the whole entire time, knowing, well, you know, North Korea is what's going to keep you up at night. When you can't sleep, it'll be North Korea. That's what's going to keep you up at night. But what you really don't know is I am running the deep state, and I'm in it to win it back. I'm telling you. So he is sitting there with Trump, knowing everything that's happening. That's how dirty these people are. He brought Donald Trump in there, set him down, knowing the whole time that he was spying on the Trump campaign, that he was a part of it. So we have Director Ray. Put up Christopher Ray. Director Christopher Wray goes into, now just take this past week, there was discussion that there was pressure put on Christopher Wray to fire Andy McCabe. Now, if you've watched this show, folks, obviously we don't have the, 16 million viewers every day that some do, or listeners, but I will tell you this. If you watch this show every day, you know that this show here, we went into the deep side of Fusion GPS months ago, a long time ago. Glenn Simpson, Christopher Steele, the dossier, we went all the way through it, right? You know that here. We went through every piece of Comey's information, everything right here on this show. All right, we have followed this all the way through. So where we're at today with this memo, you, the viewers out there, you and I knew this was coming. So here is Christopher Wray. All the discussion in the past week was, did Donald Trump put pressure on Christopher Wray to fire McCabe? And did Andrew McCabe, the assistant director of the FBI? And if so, Wray, remember, wait a minute. It just seems like it's only a couple days ago. Christopher Wray, acting director of the FBI, said, I'll quit. Now, wait a minute. Now, hold on. I'm trying to think this out. Is this not just a couple days ago? This is how damn crazy things have gotten. Is this just not a couple days ago the deep state media, the fake news, was running that Christopher Wray, the director of the FBI, said to Rod Rosenstein, all right, I will quit, I will walk out if the president forces me to fire Andrew McCabe, I'll walk out right then. Was it Mueller? If the president threatens to makes me fire him, I don't know. I thought it was just this week that this guy was threatening to walk out. But something happened because FBI Director Wray, shocked to his core by FISA memo. McCabe removed next day. Okay, more heads are ready to roll. FBI Director Christopher Wray was allegedly shocked to his core, folks. See, there's a place that they go to read top secret. They have to get clearance to go in. They're not allowed to take their cell phones. That's why Hillary Clinton's never been in there, okay? But they're not allowed to take their cell phones, any recording devices, nothing. They you got to pat them right down. You can't take anything in this room. You cannot take a picture of anything. So Christopher Wray goes to the secret room to read this memo, right? Now, can you picture it like a movie? That Sean Connery movie or something, where the memo's like in glass and there's all these laser beams around it, all right? And you got to know the code on the wall for the laser beams to go down so you can go to the glass and remove it and read it. I'm sorry, just, I like those kind of movies, right? So, shocked to his core after reading the 4-page FISA memo Sunday night, hours before asking Deputy Director Andy McCabe to step down, according to journalist Sarah Carter. So, it's just, wait a minute, today's Tuesday. Is today Tuesday? Did this happen yesterday? That Wray was going to quit? I tell you, I got to be living in Bizarro world or something, man. Where the hell's my tinfoil hat? I mean, it was just yesterday the guy was going to quit. All right, so, Carter, what we know tonight is the FBI Director Christopher Wray went Sunday to review the 4-page memo. The very next day, Andy McCabe was asked to resign. Remember, Sean, this was an interview with Sean Hannity, he was planning on resigning in March. That already came out in December. This time, they asked him to go right away. You're not coming into the office I've heard reports he didn't even come in for the morning meeting. The FBI has morning briefings. Put up Andy McCabe. The FBI has morning briefings, which this guy is in every single day because he's the assistant director of the FBI, all right? Hannity, on Sean Hannity, a source of mine told me tonight that when Ray read this, it shocked him to his core. Sarah Carter shocked him to his core, and not only that, the Inspector General report, I have been told tonight by a number of sources. Now listen to this. This is where it gets, folks, this is where you have to pay attention. We have to save the Union. It's interesting that we're discussing this, okay, on the night of the State of the Union address. State of the Union, where we report the State of the Union. There's a deep state here that we have to save the Union. I don't know how that sounds to you, but listen real close. Number of sources, there's indicators right now that McCabe may have asked FBI agents to actually change their 302s. Those are the interviews with witnesses. Andrew McCabe. Put up Andrew and Jill. Now here's what the media is rolling with this morning. Jill McCabe ran for state senate as a Democrat in Virginia. We know Hillary Clinton raised $500,700,000, but she spent $1 million on this campaign with the help of Terry McAuliffe, former governor of Virginia. Co-signed for the Clintons' home. McAuliffe backed her. The media is rolling with a couple narratives today. They're coming out with Donald Trump insulted Jill McCabe and asked her like what it felt like to be a loser. Well, you lost. You spent $1 million. What did it feel like? You lost. What did it feel like being a loser? I don't know anything about it. I beat 17 people. I don't know. But that's where the media's at. Nancy Pelosi is not coming to the podium. They're hyperventilating, okay? They are issuing the brown paper lunch bags all over the Democrats' offices so they can hyperventilate and breathe into a bag. They've sent out the memo to please take emergency brown bag out of top right drawer for Democrats and breathe in and out slowly. Keep from hyperventilating. So here's Jill and Andy. Right? We know that. And the 302s. Now, let me get you this. Put up the picture of Strzok and Flynn. Now, what you have to understand, I say it this way, okay, is there's not many people talk about Strzok. Not many times when they bring him up do they give his actual title, the position he held at the FBI. He's the department head of counterintelligence. Now, not anymore. He's actually in HR. Oh my God, let's think about that. Peter Strzok is in the HR. He was reduced down to HR. They sent him down, you go down to HR. So if you call to find out how many vacation days you have, he picks up the phone. I mean, if you're a field agent, out in Cincinnati somewhere, you're like, I want to take some vacation time. You call HR, he picks up, hey Peter, how much vacation time do I have? Let me look it up on the computer, all right? Wait a minute. McCabe is out. Did Ray say, you go down to HR now and you get with Peter and find out how many vacation days you have left? That's interesting. Just a thought. They never talk about Department Head of Counterintelligence, Peter Strzok. They should open that up. They want you to believe that this is somebody just hanging around the water cooler. This is somebody that was in Andy McCabe's office probably daily at one point or another, had daily conversations with McCabe. This is the agent that interviewed Hillary Clinton. This is the agent that was in the room in the interview with Uma Abedin. This is the agent that led the interview with Michael Flynn. Now, 302s. The 302s are interview summaries. When the agents, okay, when the agents get back from an interview, okay, they write their 302 report. He led the interview with Michael Flynn. McCabe may have asked agents to change their 302 interview summaries. Folks, there is no Russian investigation. You have wasted millions and millions of dollars. Millions. There is no collusion. The collusion's right within our border. Is Russia actually, do they have bots? Yes. Are they trying to influence elections? Yes. Would they crack the code and try to do something in our government? Yes. Why do we never talk about Bill Clinton in China? Why do we never? I mean, Russia. The influence into our elections is the Democrats. These are the people, the deep state, that are trying to take our country down. Not that the Russians haven't tried, but I tell you what, these people, wow. 302s, it's 8:27. We're going to finish this up. We're going to talk more about this in just a minute, because it's a scary thought today that some of these people think it's okay to spy on American citizens. I just don't know. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Take us to break there, Amanda.